Wake up in the morning, sun shining bright. Got my coffee brewing, everything feels right. But there's something special that I can't deny. Bougie, confident boss lady, she's the reason why. Serving wisdom fresh, like it's made to order. On the Shift Happen podcast, she takes across the border. From hustle to flow, her vibes never fade. She's dishing out the truth in an A-list parade. Shift happens, baby, don't you miss the beat.
Welcome back to a new episode of Shift Happens. This is How to Live Like a Millionaire, Mind, Body, and Spirit edition. Welcome to Shift Happens with me, your host, Corrina Jackson. This is Real Talk, Real Impact. I am your bougie, confident boss lady herself, your morning snack, your noonday nibble, and your evening unwind. And honey, today we're not talking about yachts, Bentleys, or bling. Nope. We're talking about what it really, really means to live like a millionaire. And I don't mean $1 million in your account, even though I wish I had $1 million. I'm talking about millionaire health, millionaire peace, millionaire spirit. Because health is wealth, baby. And when your mind, body, and spirit are aligned, you are living richer than any and most billionaires. Now let's move into the first segment of this, redefining millionaire living. Let's shift the definition real quick. Living like a millionaire is about freedom. Freedom from stress, from illness, from constantly running on empty. Have you ever seen someone with money, but they're sick and they're miserable and they can't enjoy it? That's not health and it's not wealth. That's bondage. And it moves me into my own personal story of being diagnosed with spinal stenosis in 2009, where I could barely get around. I could barely walk. I went to the doctor, and it was all due to me exercising and not getting that physician's okay. So I went down quickly, not being able to walk, where I had to have a surgery. I bounced back quickly from that surgery in 2009. I was back on my feet less than 3 days. Moving on and moving forward, 10 years later, I started to experience difficulties with walking again. I had to have more of a complex surgery. We didn't have a physician in Oklahoma, so I had to travel to Arkansas. I had a surgery that was 8.5 hours long. Getting back on my feet quickly was not the case this time. 3 years into this surgery, I'm still not on my feet, but I'm not losing faith on it. I'm continuously, doing what I need to do. But I talk about this because I had to realize that there was just going to be a new norm in the way that I got around. And what that meant for me was until I get back on my feet, I had to think differently, map out places when I actually thought about going to an event or going to someone's house or things of that nature. Am I going to be able to step up on the step? I had to think about all of those different things. But I still had my way of living. My health was my mind, and it worked perfectly. I'm still in pain, but not in constant pain. But it made me think differently. I realized that my situation did not define who I was and what I could do. And so that's how I end up coming up with a nonprofit supporting healthy initiatives for Tulsa, which is Shift, and living my life, my dreams, and doing what I needed to do. So that's why I'm saying that health depends on your way of living, making some changes, things that you may not want to make, but you've got to do it in order to continue to live the life that you want to live. Now imagine waking up with energy, clarity, joy in your heart, and a body that lets you do the things that you love. That's millionaire living. And it starts with everyday choices that you make, not your paycheck. Now, moving into segment 2 of this, the millionaire mind. First, the mind, wealthy thinking starts with gratitude. You can't live rich with a poor mindset. Take 5 minutes each day to check in with your thoughts. Are you speaking life or death over yourself? Are you stuck in I can't or You're shifting into I will. That's kind of what I had to do. I had to shift into I will do this. I will do that. Instead of I'm not going to be able to do this because I can't move around the way that I want to. I mean, you really have to think differently. You have to think about what can I do? How can I do it? I shifted into the I will thinking process. And don't forget, laughter is therapy. I talked about that in a different episode of Shift Happens. Laughter is therapy. Sometimes being rich is just letting yourself just have that belly laugh until you can't breathe. That's millionaire mental health right there. Free, but priceless. Moving into my segment 3 of this, the millionaire body. Now, the body, let's be honest. If you had $1 million sitting in a vault, you'll guard that, wouldn't you? You would guard it with your life. Well, your body is your vault. It holds your purpose, your vision, and your legacy. Eat like you're investing, not like you're gambling. Drink water like it was liquid gold. I'm still trying to get to that point. Move your body. I don't care if it's walking, dancing in the kitchen, or some chair stretches during your favorite show. Treat your body like the most expensive car on the lot. No more premium dreams with cheap fuel. Now, when I say that, I mean that you really have to think about what's best for your body. Eating right, living right, exercising, doing the things that you love to do, and laugh because that's therapy too. Last but not least, your spirit. Money can buy a bed, but not sleep. A house, but not a home. A chain, but not peace. That comes from keeping your spirit lifted. Pray and meditate and breathe. Spend time in nature. The things that you love to do. I love smelling flowers. They smell so wonderful. I love just sitting in the grass on a blanket and just soaking in that sunlight or fresh air. It does a body good. It really does. And surround yourself with people who pour into you, not drain you. I had a situation where I had some people around me, and you know sometimes if people are for you or they're faking it. And I knew this person was faking it and wasn't really for me. But, just them waiting for me to slip up and make a mistake for them to just hammer on me. We had a spat, and I realized then this person was not meant to be in my life. And sometimes things like that have to happen for you to remove those people out of your life. And please, once you remove them, don't bring them back into your life because it's going to be the same thing over and over again unless that person is willing to change their spirit. And 9 out of 10, you can't get people to change because you want them to change. It's like leading a horse to water, but trying to make them drink. You can't make them drink. So you don't want to drain yourself with those type of people. When your spirit is wealthy, baby, it shows up in your glow, your confidence, your laughter, and your presence. Now, segment 5 of this, Shift Wealth Challenge. You know, I love to give you a great challenge. So here's your challenge this week. Pick one area, mind, body, or spirit, and invest like a millionaire. Maybe it's journaling every night, or maybe it's getting in that walking of 20 minutes, getting those steps in. We've just changed, shift into a wealthy, healthy business, and I love it because it incorporates exercise in day-to-day work activities. Maybe it's turning off the noise and spending time with God. Start small, but stay consistent. Because millionaires don't just get rich once, they maintain it. And so will you. So family, remember, health is wealth, and true wealth is healthy mind, body, spirit, and you can live like a millionaire starting today. Let me tell you how you can do that. I always have to give a shout out to the nonprofit that I'm associated with, which is supporting healthy initiatives for Tulsa. Shift. Visit us at shift-tulsa.org and keep the shift moving. Like, subscribe, and share this podcast with someone. They can share it with someone too. And that's how we grow. And as always, I would like to say, take care of yourself. Take time out to do the things that you like to do. Laugh if you can. Share that smile. It's contagious. Until next time, bye for now.
We're filling our glass with Fuji confident